So, yeah, we are back, everyone. As you can see, refresh. Yes. XVIP SPX. I don't know. I don't think I will do that soon. You know, ParadoxCon was great, honestly. I've been only to one ParadoxCon, but loved that ParadoxCon. It was a good time hanging out with Martin, honestly. It was very funny. I think I told I've told already how we kind of trolled one of his co-workers a bit. That was I've never in hindsight realized how people can just have so much evil in them just that fast. Like, so just basically long day. We were all just kind of wasted on a couch, like and it was still loud. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't a good venue. It wasn't a good venue. It was very very loud, and very annoying. So we just talked there, and this was still before we must have been within arm's reach of each other. We didn't know each other. Yeah, yeah, that was totally the case. Ironically, I had to actually, sadly, say to him, "Hey, sorry, I can't." It was a fun venue, but it was not nice on the. Okay, I should probably not have where. So I'm a very notorious Converse wearer. Not good shoe work for that kind of venue. But also, I was just like, he was literally like, "Hey, you want to play the demo of Victorian Secrets?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, I signed myself in for a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition game because I was like, TTRPGs because I'm still weird. And everything was full, so yeah. But yeah, I was in that area. I think I saw you though. I'm very sure now that I am very sure I saw you. Like, especially since I saw your hat, I was like, yeah, I saw that hat. I definitely saw that hat. There were a lot of striking images back then. Like, but yeah, basically we sat down on the couch and then they his coworker came from. I want to say underling. It's not wrong, but I don't think I should say underling. That's like that kind of paints Martin as this evil overlord. Like, he went to the toilet, came back, and I don't know who. I think it was Martin who was like, "Oh, sorry, we're talking about the new game we're working on that you talked about." And he just looked at us and was like, "Yeah, it was really interesting." And there was some other guy, and he also said, "Yeah, can you tell us more?" And this just came, like, I guess Martin just wanted to troll him a bit, and we all just chimed in because we are like, yeah, you know what, let's do it. And like, I've never seen someone's face drop this fucking hard until, for a hot minute, until he realized, oh, we're just bullshitting him, because it was like, holy shit, was I so tired I made a mistake and just talked about the secret project I am not allowed to talk about? In hindsight, we were really kind of assholes, but it was still kind of funny. ParadoxCon was cool. I really want to go again. This time with better shoes. So yeah, no one yet knocking. Well, we'll see. Some wanted to join, some wanted to join. Not trying to grab myself some energy drink. Alright, we're back. I forgot. Oh. So there we go again. Honestly, now that I think about it, I could definitely be a little more like, yes, witness me more. I feel I hate it when I forget. Oh, yeah. It's like, ugh. Also, everyone just say when it's loud enough. I think that's fine. So yeah, for me it was I was like I set up, I get myself out of the fridge. My body's like, you should also just hop onto the toilet just for good measure, and yeah, then I forgot to get my stuff with the. I'm very stupid. I see, we have someone. Welcome!
Hello.
We have another person. Welcome!
Hello.
This is the Justice for Tango and Justice for Arcane stream.
Hopefully.
You see it on the stream. It's there.
Okay, 5 minutes. I just took the shower, so I don't feel as dirty to show this. See the showcase.
Well then.
How long will the showcase?
I think it's probably gonna be like 1 hour, and then they're gonna have like the Xbox, the Call of Duty showcase afterwards, and then at 22 there's gonna be PC gaming show.
Okay. I will see how it's. I honestly don't have many expectations. It's going to be the usual.
It's gonna be it's gonna be probably just a lot of, hey, that's stuff we bought in and now pretend it's ours.
Yeah. Are they going to announce another buy-off?
I don't know.
I think even Microsoft isn't that stupid to do it now. Who knows?
Well.
Yeah, but maybe there are some rumors about a new Xbox.
I don't think they will announce. Like, if they announce a new one here, they basically have given up.
Yeah, or at least the digital-only Series X version. I could think maybe this one.
That would even be more stupid.
Yeah, but it's on brand, and they're not really interested in physical media anymore. So. Black Ops 6 will be the next Skibidi COD. Okay.
What?
I'm on YouTube watching it right now. Someone in the comments said that
Huh.
Skibidi toilet skin for Call of Duty. It fits.
Oh,
I don't know how. Maybe we should talk about Skibidi toilet. Hopefully we.
No.
Phil Spencer said they bought the rights to Skibidi toilet. Finally.
This would be just hell, and I would hate it. Like, so no.
Skibidi toilet on Game Pass.
No! Why? I mean, okay, you know what? I totally agree. I would
Limited
even-
edition Skibidi toilet Xbox.
The new model Skibidi Xbox.
Fuck yeah.
I've never watched Skibidi Toilet, and I will never. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Same. We're just too old for that at this point.
Me and Agonia get it, so it's fine.
She's never seen it even.
But I mean, yeah, but we still get it.
Are you over or under 30?
I'm going to be 29 in 2 weeks. So I'm still young and not as old as yeah.
See, there's the cutoff.
Oh right, this 1 year.
You still have a year to go.
No, seriously, I don't get it either. But it's just funny to say Skibidi toilet and make Nia suffer. I mean, I suffer too, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, no.
I also said
It
maybe some
is.
kind of Xbox handheld or so. I mean, but it's too early. Oh. Who knows?
Call of Duty.
Oh, they obviously open with Call of Duty. This is amazing.
Ah, it's the biggest franchise.
It is the one they have.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the Black Ops series was good. I really like it. Even the single player was just it was the good one of the series. You know? Because, for example, they actually decided that no, the Americans were the shitheads a lot of times. They had some
evening.
guts. Oh,
The Soviet Union is no more.
Remember
Despite a potential for
when we
instability
played
and
Cold War, it was a
chaos,
good time.
these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
what?
We celebrate the mystery of American
Firestarter?
renewal.
Something's going on. Something big. I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil. I'll
It's
take
so
a
weird.
look.
I don't want to see real
The
people.
agency is compromised, but being hunted from the inside.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be better if you do.
Hey, something you should see.
What the hell are we getting into?
Welcome.
Don't trust.
Hello, hello.
It's Call of Duty time.
Greetings.
Ah, yeah. Call
Yes.
of Duty. That's my favorite guy. Is John Duty, the hero of Call of Duty. Hold on, where's the train?
Oh, trains.
CIA black site.
Hell yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Things got
Wow. I
complicated.
thought we, as a society, were over this song.
Nope.
No. I'm not over it. I like the Prodigy.
Man,
It is. I like this song. It's a cool song.
yeah,
Good
you know,
song, but it's still weird to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this song,
Welcome
man,
to,
this song,
welcome to 2000s.
Less.
This song
United
was
States
old,
of
like
America.
what, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean,
but
wow.
This is set in the
You just got
90s.
a first look at the campaign
Oh, I mean,
that
of
counts
Call of
then.
Duty Black
It's
Ops
a used
6.
car salesman.
Set in the 1990s after the Cold War
To me,
ends,
he
Nice.
looks like
where the
one.
truth isn't what it
Song's
seems.
from 1996.
It's an honor
Yeah.
to stand
Okay,
here
so it's
representing the
30 years ago.
creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the
I cannot
showcase,
load the stream.
where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from
Okay, the reason I can't
Treyarch
load the
and
stream is
Raven,
literally
who
everybody
are
is
working
watching
on
this
Call of
stream.
Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story,
Yeah, it's the first
and a
pirate hub.
sneak
There's
peek at
also
multiplayer and zombies.
more
It
people
looks the
interested.
10
same.
years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time.
Oh,
Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people
Maybe it's
who
on
play
Twitch.
Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making
Everybody's
Black
best
Ops
friends
6
with-
the
yeah.
first Call of Duty game that will be available
There we go, now I
in
can see
Game
it.
Pass day one. So no
Oh,
matter
look, it's not
where
gonna
you
sell.
choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6
I'm not
on
going to watch
October
25 minutes
25th.
of it.
I'm incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world. And from
If you're
our
paying
own
time
creative
like that,
teams at
yeah, that's
Activision,
definitely the greatest
Bethesda,
show we have.
Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios.
Oh, look how they take themselves
who
at
are
the
doing
end. Not
what I believe is some of their best work ever.
There's so much passion to
And
be
now I
rewarded
get to
in the
introduce
playoffs. Justice for
something
Tango,
that is
justice for Arcane.
special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere.
Fuck you, I hope more people
So thank
nuke
you
your
all for
Fallout
joining
76
us.
camp.
And please enjoy the show.
Look at the shit we bought. Yeah.
Premiere.
Ah, the classic world premiere.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. If they're like
Call of Duty Ancient Egypt.
Okay.
is that could actually no, that's Doom. That's the Doom game that they planned before they
Yeah.
bought it. The Quake Doom.
Is this actually going to be DLC or is this going to be like
gonna
an
be a new
actual
one.
game?
It's a new one.
Not. I'm excited. I literally today is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Oh, it leaked a few of it ago.
Yeah, so do I.
They
Oh.
say that there's like it's basically a prequel. It's a prequel.
I really do like that the caption says "Heavy Metal Intensifies."
Fair point, I guess. But that's actually a cool gun. But once again,
chainsaw? Change.
I love the gun that crushes skulls, but once again, they bought this. This wasn't planned. This was planned before they were bought up.
Oh my god, I'm obviously just paranoid that Microsoft is going to shut down it after this. So
They
We'll see.
probably will even.
It's a possibility at this point.
Oh, we have Max. Holy sh! It's Doom. Wait. They have dragons? The fuck?
I mean, it's setting.
When did it become there?
I mean, aesthetically, it's Doom. I feel like the name is dumb. I feel like the name is dumb. I honestly would have preferred maybe if they had tied it into the Hexen universe, which would have been
And
cool.
this is where it's not gonna sell, and their studio will close down.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I really liked Doom Eternal. It looks like they're doing more of the same. I made a game that's a Doom Eternal knockoff, so I'm
I
happy
totally
with
get
it.
it. I
I
totally get
need to
it.
play it.
Did you
I
lie?
tried Doom 2016 a few times and I don't know, I
Oh.
really didn't get
What
into
did
it.
you believe?
The state of The Last of Us. State of Decay.
Yeah. I mean,
Does even people still play that?
yeah. It has a big fan base, at least the second one. So it makes sense that they make a third one.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something.
Well, that's not
greater
surprising,
than
at
the
least.
fear and death that surrounded us.
That fucking door slam again. They did that in how many trailers for those games?
In each other.
Tom Clancy's Alan's State of Decay.
And even if we bought the other survivors,
I mean,
The last of the Division.
the sacrifice.
I don't know what else to
would
say,
be
man.
worth it.
I do like the Pacific Northwest setting.
Honestly, the one thing I'm still
Aggressively
amazed is
generic.
this again this you know, the car door slam thing. It's kind of wild because that's the Zombieland reference, and they just keep doing it. Like, no one has seen Zombieland of the new generation. They're all hooked on racist TikTok shorts.
And that helped us find the courage to keep going. To fight on.
Over at Zombies dialogue. So yeah, a studio that will be dead soon.
When we needed it the most.
I mean,
Man,
honestly, can
we are
it be
really
more...
getting a bunch of new zombie games.
Also, it looked like they're from The Walking Dead. This is so utterly
didn't know
generic,
you
it's
well.
amazing.
It really is. I haven't seen anything
Even
here
if they
that,
had
really makes
fans
me
and
wanna
all
play
that,
this.
it's just like, why does it get more generic?
Your memory alive.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to play this, honestly. I don't know. I mean, the graphics look cool.
This isn't even in-game
Sacrifice
graphics.
we make matters.
Yeah.
And will never
So,
be forgotten.
they
I mean,
can
it's
actually
kind
show...
Yeah, this keychain is the whole personality of the game.
Yeah.
It kind of has like a Stranger Things look to it, like with the kind of like blue and red color grading and like the particulate matter in the air, but like,
guess.
yeah, I don't know. There's nothing. I don't know. There's nothing here. I don't really see a reason to play this.
It's just like,
And
yeah.
State of Decay was this game that got popular over time and
We
then
live
Pride
on.
flag.
Oh, at least something, Pride Flag.
They did have a harmonica in the trailer, so.
You know what's pathetic? When you post memes about your own releases that you just had. Oh, Dragon Age. Gay Age. Ah, yes.
Is fighting indoors with bows and crossbows.
They did that all the time.
I know.
What do you think?
It's such a fantasy RPG thing.
Someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
Someone to
Detectives, famously known for their fighting ability.
We're going into the fade, aren't
Yeah, the Fade. Yeah, Dragon Age.
digging up a
Yeah,
lot
this
of
EA
buried
Bioware, that's
secrets.
Dragon Age.
Yeah.
I'm Necromancer! Wow!
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew.
that's not the main Dragon Age game they were working on, right? Or
Someone that
is
the
it some kind
world
of
can
spin-off?
count on. But where are we gonna find them?
Oh, look, it's the player character.
Yeah. Neat. This is neat. You know what? Attack and dethrone gods? You should do that more in RPGs. I mean, again, the game director is a trans woman, with Gendermancer in her Twitter profile, so I have hopes. It's gonna be on PS5. They just don't say that on this showcase because cowards.
Okay, to be fair, Sony and Nintendo doesn't do it either, so...
We have received a distress call of unknown
Cowards. Oh, it's Starfield expansion.
Yeah, like another Anatole France quote. Where they recognize that from? But yeah, it's more Starfield.
But yeah, Xbox is currently posting memes about the Doom announcement on their own on their Twitter profile. It's pathetic. That's just really fucking pathetic.
Oh, it's pathetic. It is cringe though.
It's also kind of pathetic to have memes made before. Like, it's not even building on any reactions, just trying to pretend there was one. Even, you know, yeah, it's cool, I know.
Astroturfing.
But, like, memes should come from people, not from companies.
Hold very still and choose your
Listen,
words carefully.
Yeah, it definitely reeks of just like, hello, fellow kids. We're
Yeah.
definitely hip and turns hat backwards, carries 3 skateboards.
Yeah.
Your fate will be decided.
Hell, I did the most caked sphinxes for your game. So that was something. But this wasn't you, this was my dumb ass, my dumb gay ass going, well, those things are caked.
Oh my god, I ended up posting this like on my personal Facebook, but like the number of specifically lesbian streamers that like called that out and specifically like pointed that on stream wasn't just you. Brought a lot of joy. Was a lot of joy.
I'm telling you, you should pivot. You have the lesbian audience is there. You should definitely pivot to make it more gay.
Like I didn't ask for this. It happened.
We forced it onto you. The gay agenda is winning.
It sure is.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal.
We will force down the gaming industry.
Yes. So I guess Starfield stuff.
I wish you the best of luck.
We were.
The everybody's friend crap doesn't work when they shutter their studios. Yeah. It's charming in a cringe way right up until they buy half the industry, then start laying off the studios they just bought because an exec couldn't be bothered to manage studios and wouldn't relinquish power to split responsibilities. Yes? Yes. Oh, and also PlayStation, you forgot to add that. Like, we all know it's coming. They said that, like, that's leaked.
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by
Obviously
Sugar
76.
Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live
76
in
is
the
really
10th
popular right
consecutive
now.
hour of our
Relatively.
Vaultathon 76 drive.
Has an
We've got
active player
operators
base.
standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley. Beautiful country. Right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah.
I mean, it's 76, it's solid. Appalachia's first ever map expansion.
And the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
I believe I played the first one
Vault 76 is
3
a
months
growing
ago for the
community,
first time. That was
and
nice.
strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline
I'm not
Valley
passionate about
neighbors
it.
in Vault 63.
That's 17 million Vault dwellers.
The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new
How many
ways
of them
to
played
protect and
this game
preserve
once and
this
never again?
Appalachian Navy. Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local
Turkeys.
residents, Skyline
turkeys.
Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
Okay, playing as a ghoul sounds interesting if it actually is. I mean, having skin isn't for everyone, but if it's just a skin, I'm actually gonna be furious because then you. Oh god.
World premiere.
Okay. Central Interactive. Published by Caplet. So that's a third-party thing that's coming everywhere.
Paint again. Paint a new number. Ticking down every year. One stroke. And everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness.
Was Kepler active again?
Every year she paints again. And every year, an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission. Destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again.
Weird concept.
We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Okay, so it's a Persona.
Yep.
I was gonna say we've had Italian Bloodborne and now we're gonna have French Bloodborne, but yeah, this isn't. It definitely has the aesthetic. But, yeah, this more JRPG.
I'm not. I'm kind of interested in it. I don't know. The art style isn't bad, but it.
Even
yeah,
if we fail,
it kind of looks like Unreal Engine game a bit.
Right.
There's something.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be there.
We
But the
are
turn-based
Expedition
RPG
33.
Man, honestly, I like the weird high conceptness of it. It's very cool.
Yeah, Expedition 33.
I keep it in mind.
They're gonna. Is this a known studio? Because if it's going to Game Pass, then it absolutely means that Microsoft's gonna shut down the studio afterwards. So
Is
it's not gonna make any
Kepler
money.
Microsoft Studio or?
If your mom's anything like you here,
I don't know.
She'll keep fighting till we find her.
Goodbye, you.
It's third party, but they will shutter their sales. It's not that this happened before.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories?
The makers of Scorn, the Pacific Drive.
Oh.
Why?
You're lucky I
Scorn
come
was
along.
interesting in Seafold.
Gordon was fucking good.
Yeah, I liked it.
That's two-toed Tom. Big game.
Yeah.
I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me
I
find
think
my
they
mom.
did that actually. Did they do it before?
We're gonna go on. We
I mean, they
I'm all ears.
Claire, Microsoft has stolen shit from the last 10 years.
You want to make him come running?
Like, after they got publicly humiliated, remember, they just literally, they were humiliated, and then their big slogan was the only place to play.
You better
You know, after Sony had the best place to play.
I'll pick you up yonder.
Because they don't have any of their own thoughts. And then they adopted world premiere because they don't have their own thoughts. It's a corporation.
Gotta move quickly now.
So yeah, just saying that here. And then after they, you know, couldn't make games on their own, they bought studios, and if their studios didn't push games out every year, they bought publishers.
That floating island is the Gator?
I like the idea with the animation, but it looks a bit unclean.
The cutscenes have that low FPS, like.
The cutscene work.
It's an aesthetic choice. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks nice, but I don't know how it would feel like to play.
Yeah, I remember they made something similar with the Spider-Man game. They had the Miles Morales skin, or like the comic skin, and it worked pretty well in this game, but huh? It's probably something you, if you play it, you don't really notice it after a while, I think.
Alright, time to find that church.
It's interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the gameplay looks a bit.
Yeah, it's one of those games.
I'm digging the vibes at least.
Fair. Vibes it has.
Also, at least they're actually showing gameplay, which is like,
sure.
Yeah.
They could have just not animated it like that.
I mean, the game is still not finished, so maybe they changed it a bit. But I don't hate it.
It kind of... Honestly, I'm getting a bit of a migraine from it. It just doesn't mesh as well, you know, as, for example, Spider-Verse doing it.
Yeah,
because that made more
it.
sense.
No, it looks better.
And then Comet happens, it's arenas. Yeah! South of Midnight, it's Compulsion Games. So I guess they're also dead.
It's cool though.
They are dead.
I feel that it's like the whole big Cajun aesthetic.
Oh, there's probably Diablo or Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 3.
In darkness.
Yeah, that's probably Diablo expansion.
And dreams.
Wait, this is Warcraft?
For countless generations.
Yeah, that's Warcraft.
Yeah, this is Warcraft Classics. I'm like, what?
Heroes have risen to defend her.
I'm kind of interesting why they show the old World of Warcraft cinematic. So is this like the next expansion for Classic after Wrath of the Lich King?
And beasts of primordial horror. Though they fought amongst themselves.
Oh, then probably the next mainline expansion.
Their enmity following them.
Yeah, it would be time.
To the most distant shores.
I remember how the last one came out, everyone was like, oh my god, it's good again, and then the player numbers dropped.
Across time.
So...
And space. Their courage never faltered.
Or they're announcing Warcraft 4 for once.
Even upon the very threshold of death.
Ah, Goonie activity. Yeah, we need to make this an emote if possible.
While new hope blooms.
I'm back. What I miss?
There's something World of Warcraft probably happening.
Oh, it looks very World of Warcraft.
Yeah, they showed all the old cinematics, so I'm like...
World of Warcraft for console or something.
Next expansion, Overwatch.
How?
Lol.
At the very heart of the world.
Oh.
The drums of war thunder.
Oh, she's cool.
Once again.
That's quite the art style shift suddenly.
Yeah.
And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
Oh look, the world is hatching.
The war within. Ah, because it's inside of the earth. I guess it's an expansion, and everyone will play it and be like, "Oh, this is good," and then they drop it because it's still World of Warcraft, and they kind of fucked up the RPG system.
Hey, it's an AC-130.
Konami? Wait, what? That's Metal Gear. That's the Fox.
Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet
I'm pretty sure the voice on the radio was
bring him back to the West.
I'm pretty sure the voice on the radio was like Brad.
Ooh, yeah, it's the plane.
Ah, it's a free remake.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked
That's a
Snake.
free remake.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
A bit surprised that they show it on Xbox
The clock
because
is ticking.
it was on PlayStation.
Konami wanted money. Phil gave them money.
You must not be seen by
They know it will sell on the PlayStation,
no trace of your
but
presence.
Microsoft gave them money.
This kind
That's
of
it.
infiltration is the
That's why they
Fox
showed
unit's
Metal Gear Solid
specialty.
5 as
In
well.
other words, weapons
Because
and equipment to procure on site.
they got
That
money.
goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Yeah, but it's also like
I have to find my
everyone
own
gives money
weapons and
for
equipment.
the presentation, so
Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The
I mean, it's
mission
probably gonna be
rests
good because there
entirely
are a
in
lot
your
of people that want to remake this game.
Real one-man army.
That's you know, one thing. Yeah.
I'm still annoyed that they fucked up the Master Collection. I mean, maybe in a year with some more patches, but I kinda want to play it.
It is one of those things where I'm like, fuck Konami, but the thing is, Metal Gear Solid 3 is this one game where you saw, you know, they made a gacha machine, and the devs were insanely passionate about it. So this remake is probably gonna be good, actually. I mean, it's also not made by Bloober Team, but, you know.
I think the game is
brought on as consultants.
Commencing virtuous mission.
The problem with Konami is, yeah, well, they're a shitty publisher, but
yeah,
it
shitty
can be
publisher.
good, but also like
they don't
how
have
much
ideas
time
anymore.
the devs going to have with this game.
Literally, the only good thing, the only thing they currently have is basically they're remaking Metal Gear Solid 3 because there are people passionate enough for that. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 1 even. But
Oh,
that's Sea of Thieves.
right now, so that's why. What is it? Ah, okay.
Who's
I
still
like
playing
Sea of
that?
Thieves, but it's I do every now and then.
I haven't played in a while, but like, yeah, it's fun with friends.
Yeah, and you have to free to play with me once in a free weekend. She didn't, but I said she will. Sea of Thieves is one of those games. It encapsulates the pirate fantasy perfectly, but it still doesn't have that
Claire,
much.
pirates are good. Don't you know?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I mean, let's just be real, yeah. The best definition of a pirate is still from One Piece, when, you know, they're like, oh, you're gonna be a hero, and Ruffy is like, I don't want to be a hero, because heroes are expected to share their meat with everyone. I want the meat all for myself, this is why I'm a pirate. And like, sorry, that's the best definition of a pirate. And a hero to a degree. And why it sucks to be a hero. It's by the way probably also another thing that's on the PlayStation as well.
I kinda had to think of Forspoken.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't there this one Square Enix game that was similar?
Yeah, also, yeah.
Come on then, fight me and die.
I mean, I like muskets, but
okay.
I think they should have made that close up even closer up.
Yeah, that wasn't close enough. Kepler again, so I guess. Yeah, and they also want
they're
that.
making a lot of stuff. That's interesting. I mean, good for them.
Okay, how many devs are just still didn't get that this is a stupid idea to put it on Game Pass Day One?
I was gonna say Game Pass is such a bad idea. Like you're not gonna make any money.
Like here's the thing: if you have a multiplayer game that you want to support onwards, Day One free releases aren't bad.
This is Age of Mythology.
Oh, yeah, it's Age of Mythology.
Yeah, this is Age of Mythology, straight up.
It's just it's a remake. So yeah, that's Age of Mythology. Age of Mythology is good. I like actually Age of Mythology.
Oh,
the Greeks and the Norse.
Age of Mythology Definitive Edition? Because they did it for the rest of the
remake.
Empire.
It's a remake. They completely remade it.
I mean, Definitive Editions were also remakes.
Look, the turtles on the trees. I love the laser crocos. They're cute. Honestly, I just love it. You know, I love Age of Mythology.
Yeah, it's fun.
I remember my dad playing it when I watched him.
I had so many good ideas. With the gods and all. That looks good. Yeah, I guess they're announcing a good RTS even though it existed before them and they just bought it, I think.
I mean, who was the devs again?
They bought the dev, yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's over 20 years ago. So.
It was over 20 years ago. Still good to see that it's there. It's still good to see that, you know, Age of Mythology isn't dead.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna sell because it's gonna be on Game Pass. Remember, I still think about that. Someone telling how, you know, David Goldfarb has no idea how Game Pass works, and David Goldfarb was just like, yeah, Stu was just almost bankrupt. But sure, go tell me how Game Pass is working actually. Because now, Game Pass ate into their sales. If you're making a single player game, Game Pass is stupid because a subscription service for single player games is stupid.
I always knew I had an instinct.
It will just eat into your sales. Again, if you have a multiplayer game where you can get money from other sources, it could work. Oh wait, is that Perfect Dark?
Oh, did not forget about it.
Yeah, it's Perfect Dark.
Wrong.
Yeah,
I
that's...
haven't thought about Dark in years.
The game is already...
You know, it's Perfect Dark in
development hell for years.
How far to his last known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Sony has a long delay, yeah, but for them it's more like...
Generating voice print.
Like, oh, this looks so generic. Where is that Perfect Dark?
They said it's going to be more like a immersive sim.
We're getting odd readings from your monitor.
But it's...
Can you confirm?
It could... This could definitely be like Deus Ex Humans Revolutions. But like... I don't know. This looks very linear, actually.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
Suddenly, Mirror's
On the
Edge.
life we think we know.
Again, why is it called Perfect Dark?
Turns out to be a lie.
Is it connected?
There's only one way
I don't
forward.
know. I think they didn't said anything about it right now. I mean, the main reason Perfect Dark is the quite popular franchise after all, and they have it lying around, so because yeah, but still popular by the fans. So it's a name they can use.
The few fans that still exist, but like...
Yeah, that's why you use it. Like, if you have a name you can use, you use it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, the delay is it's the thing. Sony knows how they work. It's like we shouldn't
Someone with your skills.
we shouldn't put shit out, you know, on all platforms day one. You know, if it's not a multiplayer game. You know, multiplayer games like Helldivers 2, you saw it work because you need the biggest audience from day one possible. For single player games, you can wait. It's actually better to stagger the release because then more people keep talking about it down the line. As you saw with, you know, Ghost of Tsushima had 40,000 people on Steam playing, even after a week launching. That is a good audience, you know, it had high sales. People memed and talked about the game again. When they announce a sequel...
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
I'm interested about Horizon Adventures because that's going to be.
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Like probably some kind of experiment for them. How to work out.
No subtitle?
Nope, it's just Perfect Dark. They're rebooting it.
I don't mind that, honestly.
Well, let's see how it turns out.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't like
Agent Joanna Dark
uninteresting
is
for me,
caught
at
in the
least.
middle of a near-future war over advanced
We will see.
technology that threatens the
At
lives
least I'm
of
not bored with it right now.
We hope you enjoyed the
Unlike the
first
other
look
games
at
they showed
gameplay,
before.
and we can't wait to share more
it doesn't really
from
look
the
like-
developers at the Initiative and Crystal
It doesn't look
Dynamics
like different
as
than
the
anything
game
I've
progresses.
seen, right? Like it.
Yeah.
Wasn't the
Creativity
initiative
and
the
talent of
DS
game
people?
creators are what make our industry unique.
No,
and I'm
the
incredibly
coalition was the
proud
DS people.
of our
The
games
initiative was
and our team.
Microsoft founded
They are
studio
building
for
a diverse lineup
quadruple
of
A
titles,
games.
which includes
Quadruple
new
A games,
installments
I
in
remember.
beloved
Quadruple A.
franchises like
Yeah.
Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original
I would scream if that was it. That's just like that would have been be
and
pathetic.
blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision.
But they usually talk about like that
On
and
behalf of our
had this.
creative teams at Activision.
That's
Bethesda,
it. This is why the state of
Blizzard,
play is done in
King,
30
and
minutes, but
Xbox
you
Game
remember they
Studios.
announce a bunch of
We
games because they
thank
just
you
announce
for your
games.
continued support.
They don't
and we look
try to
forward
make this
getting
and
their
look how
ambitious
cool
games
we are
in
and
your
like
hands.
us, we are underdogs, like us.
Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass. where
It just
millions
sucked
of
until
you
season
made it
4
your
because you made it a
favorite way
live
to
service
play.
game and the
This
grinding was
October,
bad again because
Diablo 4,
you wanted
Vessel of Hatred
you wanted
expands
people
the
to
Demon
pay
Slaying
for the battle
experience
pass.
with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Again, shit they bought in that was planned before they bought it. Just gonna point this out, the only thing they so far made themselves is the Perfect Dark reboot, and even then there they had to buy in Crystal Dynamics. Just saying.
Also Age of Mythology probably, because they had like Microsoft has the right to Age of Mythology, so that's yeah.
You know what? Age of Mythology and Perfect Dark. That's Perfect Dark just half. Again, they brought in Crystal Dynamics. LMAO.
Boy, young one, are you all right? Nerel? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of
Hey,
you.
can I point out again that the Perfect Dark reboot
I need you
looks fine,
to give.
like solid, but still kind of mediocre. But again, remember they announced it as a quadruple A game.
Of course it's you!
That was just what we just witnessed was
It's
Microsoft's
just
vision
marketing
for
bullshit.
quadruple A.
Let's go.
Quadruple A doesn't mean anything. Ubisoft said the same for
See,
the pirate game. What
it
was
is
it
kind
again?
of amazing how quadruple A is so far just two guts. You know what's quadruple A?
Consequences.
Astrobot.
Who?
Sorry, Astrobot is quadruple A gaming.
Okay, I kinda like this.
I don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, but I like body horror, so just like I like the art.
Yeah.
What
This
was
is
it again?
trippy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess someone is reviving Diablo again.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
I'm not going to play it, but I like body horror and gore and stuff,
neat.
so it looks nice.
I have no fucking clue what's going on, but it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It is definitely a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what game or anything this is for.
That's Diablo 4, the expansion. I mean, again, I don't know, and they only just patched it to be kind of fun. Or something from them again.
Oh, right. You. So,
oh,
you want to know all
out
about
of
heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah?
Yeah, that's Fable 4.
There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Also from a studio they closed years ago, Lionhead.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans.
You are like literally my favourite person.
Your haters.
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
Your
I only played the third game.
And the occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, doesn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey? She's back.
It's not even Fable 4.
I'm going to fix
I mean, could be good, but like...
And no one is going to stand in my way.
I'm going to play Fable 1 first. Okay, that's Fable.
By the way, coming 2025, so A, next year, B, it's gonna have no sales, and C, LMAO, it's gonna stay in default, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not a Fable fan, but that was a charming trailer. I like
it's
it.
Charming. Fable was fun, but the problem is Fable was never that good, you know?
Yeah.
I know it had quote-unquote fans, but like, it weren't good games.
Use this.
Oh no, it's that's a shooter.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That Siege?
Has to be.
I mean, art style is
It's
nice.
my turn.
That's,
This is a vibe.
Is this a Valorant?
I mean, I like this art a lot.
It has,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
The deck builder.
I was just gonna say, is this a deck builder first-person shooter? Because I will play the shit out of it.
I like the idea.
I like these ideas. That is actually kind of fun, but
I'm gonna play the
it's
shit out of this,
NetEase.
actually.
Oh, it's NetEase, so yeah, no, lol, LMAO.
Sad.
I actually like the concept though. That is new.
Yeah.
I was like,
That is fresh, actually.
Huh?
I might play. I'll probably play
Yeah.
it.
It was an interesting idea.
So I guess launch day stream together?
Yeah, I'll get that.
There is nothing left for me in the city.
I genuinely like the idea of, everyone voting on a card and it changes the battlefield completely.
Here,
like, that is
found
cool.
my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house
The only
is
deck
broken.
builder I've ever gotten into
So I
is
can't even
Watchalong,
ask
and I'm
her.
pretty sure that game has eaten up 100, 200 hours of my life at this point.
I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter
Cozy
what
home,
it takes.
yay.
And no matter how hard it
Dollar
gets,
Store Winnie the Pooh art style.
I will find
Yeah, it's cute, I like it.
and find
Yeah, I mean, a survival game in setting,
beauty out here.
not interesting.
Some will say that in the dead of winter,
Like if we talk about cozy
a small
games or
city
something,
house doesn't stand
yeah,
a
you have
chance.
to work for your coziness.
Maybe so.
It's
I
cute.
like the idea.
Not really
I
cozy.
must keep believing
Yeah.
that every winter leads to spring. Nancy, finally!
Oh no! The owl is cute though.
Yeah, maybe the owl is going to feed the children with this
Listen.
one, so...
Listen, I've had enough of heartbreaking cute animal games.
You have to play more Doom now. Just get it
The
out.
mouse is
I
dying.
do. I need to balance it out.
World premiere.
I want to joke, but they take it away from me.
My mixtapes bend others to my will.
Kona.
It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Another low FPS visual style.
Yeah, but here
Why?
it looks better immediately.
It looks better.
Where summers
Yeah.
lasted forever.
Here, I think
when friendships were unbreakable.
here it looks like
and
it's
any
actually
trouble
in the
was
gameplay.
good trouble.
With
Yeah.
the Cajun game, the gameplay was normal and then the cutscenes were low FPS.
What's your name?
That looks weird.
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure, a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out.
Blame Sable.
avoiding the
No,
law,
it's
and
because of
making
Spider-Verse.
something
They're
a
all
little
doing this
more.
because of Spider-Verse.
Hey!
Like,
I don't mind this, honestly.
Yeah.
it's not bad, but also like I just hate the fact that that so many are doing, the whole we're doing the low frames aesthetic, and like the low frame rate had a narrative purpose in Spider-Verse. Everything else was animated normally because he was inexperienced and his frame rate went to normal over the course of the movie. That was the point.
At the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back.
Yeah.
In
I mean, also the Spider-Verse skin in in the Spider-Man game, that was also very fun.
Noise complaints.
I mean, my game had a low frame rate, just cause.
What?
It's a style choice. Yeah.
Oh well. And another game that
And
will
another
not...
studio.
Yeah.
God, this is depressing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
They're
what
still
these people are
pushing
thinking.
this. They're still hoping they will be the Netflix of video game,
They're not-
and like it's not how
They're
video
gonna
games
lose money.
Asobo Studio.
Oh God, this is desperate now. Oh yeah, Team Azobi is so popular. Let's pick another one. And Azure AI. Oh fuck you. Ah, that's
It was
Flight
Asobo
Simulator.
again.
That's Flight Simulator.
Yeah, to be fair, Asobo Studio was founded in 22, so...
I don't care. I want to shit on them. I know I shouldn't do that. That is stupid.
I mean, a flight simulator game, I think, is actually probably one of those things where AI is.
Yeah,
probably
I was like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
what they're using in this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
makes
think
more
this is-
sense because I think they actually used Google Maps to translate it into 3D areas.
Ah, right, it's...
They have something
the
like that.
developers from...
You mean
Plague
Pure?
Tale. Played this game.
What?
Asobo. The Plague Tale Requiem, the last game, and the Plague Tale Innocent.
I thought the ones that made Flight Simulator before were the ones that made Pure, that game. You know, the big.
No, I think it's... They're more like a support studio, because they also made The Crew, 2, Zoo Tycoon, Disneyland Adventures, Recall. Ah, Recall, yeah. You remember this game. And I like
God,
it.
fuck. Not that game. Didn't
It wasn't great, but
didn't even get a sequel. You know.
No.
Other than Knack 2, baby.
Yeah, Recall was a bit the Knack of the Xbox when I think about it. But
yeah, but they never made a sequel because they you know, were afraid of Knack. Knack 2 was the shit. It's Flight Simulator, we get it. You fly shit. You can stop showing us flying things, we get it. You fly stuff in this game.
Flying stuff.
Hey man, this is a vibe. I'm here for it. I love it.
You know what, I'm just going to the toilet while they show more flying stuff.
If Microsoft would release a Train Simulator, how would you feel about that?
Double rails!
Yeah, it's going to derail. Again.
Skyrim!
Yay, Skyrim 2. Good music choice. Is the Elder Scrolls Online good?
This is the first time I've even hearing about this. So.
Oh fuck, I forgot to turn on my microphone. So yeah, look, it's another Bethesda title where they only show the multiplayer title.
I mean, this is Elder Scrolls Online, so...
I know.
Yeah.
But can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? You know,
stream.
One thing why because people are like, oh, you shouldn't cry so much over Arcane Austin. Here's the thing. Arcane Austin would have been the one studio, in my opinion, that could have made the next Elder Scrolls game, and it would be what people wanted. And I probably got people like, what do you mean with that? Here's the thing. If you played Elder Scrolls Skyrim, it's a game they obviously didn't want to work on. It has so many shit that doesn't work, or is just badly programmed. Bethesda likes Fallout. They made Fallout 3, they ordered Fallout New Vegas, they made Fallout 4, they made Fallout 76, they made Fallout in Space.
I swore.
But people want Bethesda, you know, want Elder Scrolls. Arcane, on the other hand, made Heroes of Might and Magic, Dark Messiah. Give them Elder Scrolls. Is what I'm saying. Everyone who has played Dark Messiah of Might and Magic knows why they should make an Elder Scrolls game. It would fit.
But wasn't Dark Messiah from the French?
Back then they still worked together.
Okay.
They split. So Arcane also could have done that, and still, Elder Scrolls would work better as an immersive sim RPG anyway. Oh look, it's from that one studio where they smuggled in racist shit racist dog whistles into the game. Remember that story that broke a while ago?
Yeah.
I somehow shifted.
I think didn't they find the person who did that and sack him?
Still alive.
Or am I misremembered that?
I missed this. Somebody care to clue me in on that?
Basically, they the studio that they hired to make, you know, more Life is Strange games had a bunch of people in there with, you know, that did harassment and, you know, literally smuggled a shit ton of Nazi dog whistles in the game. Until, you know, other people, you know, at the studio were like, get these people out of here, do something, management, because we're, you know, they were like, we're a studio that people expect to do queer things, and you want to make it heterosexual and have Nazis on the team and shit. So like, there was a whole report on that.
Oh, weird. I would be curious to find out like who did the reporting on that and who. That's very fascinating because was that the people over at
Machine Games. Wait. That's the Indiana Jones. Sorry, I was like, oh god, are they making Quake finally? But no.
Can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
Oh, also, this reminds me. You should do the Indiana Jones Doom mod on your stream sometime.
There's an Indiana Jones Doom mod? I did the Castlevania
deep
once.
connection to something in the past.
I'll send you a link to it sometime. It's actually really good. You should check it out.
A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing
also,
out there?
Fallen Aces announcement soon.
We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe...
Honestly, this is a shitty setup because it's like...
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
This is why I like Uncharted, by the way. This is just a stupid conspiracy theory of, oh, all the old generation, all the old civilization had something done that was special and like... Fuck you.
Battleship?
All these ancient alien things are just racist conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta find the stone and get
so
off
like,
this shit.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Ciao.
Hey!
Hands behind your head.
And I'm not gonna lie, they've managed to capture like the vibe of like an Indiana Jones very well.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
And
actually.
you know what? Here's the thing: Uncharted has mystical stuff, but I'm actually glad they pivoted away from that. And even then, it was more like, you know, later it was civilizations did shit on their own, like.
Fear of heights.
Yes. And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand. Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the Father.
Well, I think Americans understand that one pretty well.
You have no purpose.
Yeah.
What you have
if I say so myself.
Stupid American cartoons. Choo choo, choo choo.
It was neat, but like honestly, I kind of liked it more in The Lost.
I will walk.
This is
through fire for the devoted
painful to hear, as a German.
That stone. Now.
This is not how Germans speak. This is not how German dialect is.
I shall search your corpse to make sure.
Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Yeah, it was more like a civilization buried something because they're like, this is cursed shit and we should hide it. It was like... Meanwhile, I really love The Lost Legacy because it's just like, hey, Proto-India civilization, and they just built gigantic ass shit, and it's just because they could. They literally just built it because they could. And that's cool. We need more stuff like that, you know?
So, is there actual gameplay, or is it just like a 5-minute cutscene?
I guess it's a 5-minute cutscene.
I mean, they showed a bit gameplay beforehand, but... I think it's still weird that they make it a first-person game.
I don't mind that, honestly.
Not look like that I hate it, but I kind of want to see Indiana Jones itself.
Hell yeah.
I guess at least something.
Imagine it's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, I'm down for this actually. I'm very down for this.
Yeah.
It's Machine Games, it's probably gonna be good.
Yep.
Yeah,
but again,
I'm excited.
stuff they
very
bought.
down for it. Yeah, I'm gonna play the shit out of that. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, I like the parallel in. I like how they, change it a bit in. But also, they're gonna be dead again. Day one.
Yeah.
I like the thing they did in the Lost Legacy where it was a parallel, but it was also pretty cool.
Ah, das ist dann. I'm interested in this game. It looks fun.
There are a lot of Gundam likes lately.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Witch from Mercury was very popular, but they didn't really capitalize on it with games, so I guess there's just like a lot of room in that space now.
Honestly, it is insane to me still that they had Gundam Evolution and just didn't be like, hey, please crunch the fuck some aerial stuff out and like a Witch from Mercury map, but they didn't.
Yeah, to be honest, Gundam Evolution was dead on arrival.
They had the thing is with Gundam Evolution, it's like, hey, you could just had your unlock thing a little bit less. It wasn't unfair. It was just you didn't realize how it worked easily. They should have made it more clear. They should have made an here's how to unlock all Gundams forever bundle. They should have had crossplay. All of that.
Monster. Until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle, but over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
Didn't they show it on Summer Games Fest?
Oh look, it's another Bloodborne-like. And it's all arena combat so far. No one wants to show it.
I should know. It runs in my
Excuse
blood.
me, this is a Neo-like.
Yep.
Nothing is forever. Watchalong Fallen Feathers. Okay, I guess. That's probably also cross-platform. And Dead on Arrival.
It's
Dead on Arrival.
God, if anyone is in the chat watching and be like, wait, you all are way too... No, that's just what happened.
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living land.
Oh, that's the Avowed thing.
Frontier suffers from the dream scourge.
Which looked alright, honestly.
I don't know what this is.
That's the Obsidian Elder Scrolls like.
The dreams
It looked alright, honestly.
More dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
Man, all these people with like mushrooms growing on themselves, like.
There is more wonder in this world
What's your
than
thing?
eyes alone can see.
No, like people. Okay.
You must open yourself to its
People who do like the designs of like characters who have like mushrooms growing all over them, it's like, guys, that's like the worst kind of fungal infection. You need to get that looked at.
Truly needs.
That's You smell like ass. Nobody would want to be around you. Have you ever been to a mushroom farm before? Worst place to be.
Really?
Why are you going to a mushroom farm? Is the question.
But if they're tasty mushrooms,
don't worry about it.
You'll never have to worry about food again.
You know, don't worry about it.
Why?
I actually
don't worry about
remember, you know, that actually reminds me of like we had this one D&D group once where someone played a sport druid, and she had always mushrooms growing on her body. But there's this one spell, Good Berry, that just nourishes people, and she was like, "Can I do this with my mushrooms?" So like she always just plucked mushrooms and handed them out as food. Oh, Rebellion. Okay, so that's going to be a multi-platform title, but what the fuck?
Another Sniper Elite.
Okay, Sniper Elite Germany, Sniper Elite Bayern. Wait, no.
I can't wait for the
what?
Hitler DLC, so you're gonna shoot.
Wait, what? That's not.
That was a mech.
Yeah, that's not.
Robot.
Okay.
What?
Or is it another? No, it was a really.
What? What? That's British. Okay, Rebellion, you have my attention. There's a Wicker Man? What is going... Is this their take on Far Cry? I'm down though. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I really was like, Rebellion should get to do something else again, and they're doing it apparently.
That's probably... Yeah? It wasn't Nazis.
No, it was British people.
Okay.
Atomfall. That looks cool, honestly.
Yeah.
That is legitimately...
Not only because of the name, but I get some Atomic Heart vibes.
And it's gonna be Dead on Arrival.
Yeah. And Dead on Arrival, yeah.
You know, hopefully it sells good enough on PC and PlayStation.
Did your father ever tell you why my
Oh, it's
bones ache in
Assassin's
the
Creed.
weather?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It looks good though.
Their soldiers killed everyone.
It's something... I just wait, because it's still a Ubisoft game, and they can be good, but they also can be just the most generic, boring
Peace and
thing
dream
ever.
of war.
But it's the first next-gen or current-gen Assassin's Creed, so...
Wasn't Valhalla also?
Yes, but it's also on PS4.
Ah, okay.
So this is also a current-gen exclusive.
I'm still wondering how the Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey maps in X-Defined will look like. So if you don't know Beyond, X-Defined will have an Assassin's Creed faction and season, and they're gonna make 2 maps from Assassin's Creed. One from Valhalla and one from Odyssey, which is like, how?
Do not deserve to keep it.
I don't even know what that is.
X-Defined? That's their first-person shooter they're currently doing.
Oh.
It's basically their Smash Bros. Because all the factions are from Ubisoft titles. So you have the Phantoms from, Ghost Recon Phantoms. You have the Cleaners from The Division. You have the Rebels from Far Cry 6.
Oh.
You have Echelon from Splinter Cell. And Deadsec from Watch Dogs. And so they with each season they want to make more factions, like it is the GSG9 from Rainbow Six Siege coming. There are the Assassins. One from Far Cry New Dawn.
But who is asking for an Ubiverse though?
Honestly, it's not really that. It's just a fun crossover game. I guess. You want to know what the 5th faction is?
Game World, Metro game. No, Metro.
Cheeky breaky!
Soccer 2.
No, it's cheeky breaky!
I really like the soccer game, so...
Валимо звідси.
Cheeky breaky!
I'm trying to find the trailer for Atomfall on YouTube. It's not on there yet, but I did see that apparently there's a PlayStation indie game called Atomfall from like 4 years ago.
I hope it's going to be good.
That's Stalker 2!
Yeah.
It's Stalker?
That's Stalker 2!
Now I want to play Stalker again.
We're getting another Stalker game? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I love how you're just like a bunch of Stalker brains in here, and it's just like, yes, Stalker 2. Give us the cheeky peeky. It's Stalker that looks good and probably isn't as janky.
I was gonna say, Stalker is one of those games I really, really tried very hard to get into, but like, yeah, it is so good, but it's so broken. Yeah.
Oh, he glitched.
But
he just
that's
glitched
why
into
it's
the.
good.
Did you see that? He glitched into the ventilation shaft. It's still Stalker. I think he did, but like.
That's going to be a day one for me. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a day one.
Oh, you throw balls. Oh yes.
One of the things that Metro is such a good game. Like, one of the things that always astonishes me about Metro is that game like was honestly one of the first like Uncanny Valley games I ever played. That like even like what now 15 years on, that game still like looks phenomenally good. I don't know how they pulled it off.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс?
I like the when games give you a G36 with the original scope.
Shit, yeah. It's such a crappy scope, and I hate it, but I love it now.
Yeah.
It is just
it's shit to use, but it looks so cool.
Yeah. It was also a shit scope until they fixed it.
Yeah.
Because Zeiss just were like, yeah, scopes, everyone, and we were like, Zeiss, you're a good German company, and you literally gave us shit scopes. And we're like, oops. Heart of Chernobyl. And it's day one dead. Fuck.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world.
Microsoft, they are already being killed by Russians. You don't need to do it for them now.
To original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S.
Finally!
They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play. By including the titles
they really looked at the Xbox Series X and just learned
into the future with our commitment to game preservation. By pushing the technical boundaries.
Oh, shut the fuck up on game preservation. You're doing shit Sony has been doing for over 5 years now. You're just copying it after it's got popular.
PC and cloud.
That is one thing Microsoft does constantly. They're copying shit others are doing already, but they talk about it so people are like, oh, they're at the forefront. No!
Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct, we've saved one more thing.
If this isn't shit now.
If this isn't a Halo game, I'm gonna be mad.
Skyrim too.
It's gonna be so funny if it could be Gears actually.
Yeah, there were rumors about new Gears. Yeah,
it's Gears of War. So
I'm kind of playing a lot of Gears lately.
It's Gears.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I want more Halo.
I mean, Gears is the one thing that didn't die. So wait, is this?
Yeah, because they just didn't do any risk with it, which is nice.
Is this Gears 2? Because it's the young one again.
Yeah.
Are they remaking Gears 2? Like, I guess, which is kind of wild that it's a remake.
He's even younger.
Yeah.
Could be even like Year Zero or something.
Are they doing another prequel?
Oh, why? Like, yeah, it's a retro Lancer, so
they already did Definitive Edition.
Yes. I can't remember. There was a big war before the whole...
They could have done the war before that, yes.
Yeah, I think maybe it's this one.
But no, it's them again, because they don't do anything unique.
Yeah, but that's why Gears of War still works, because they don't any risk with it. So they can't fuck up much. Which is boring, yeah, but... That's
it's
why
so funny, they had robots for half of Gears 4 and then they just dropped it, because it's like, halfway through the game they just gave up. They just fucking gave up. It's amazing. Yeah, it's either a prequel or a remake.
Babyface Phoenix, I didn't know, I didn't want to see it, honestly. Gears of War...
It's another they already had Liberate. What was it called again? It's
Judgment.
a prequel.
Gears of War Judgment. Yeah, I mean, the problem is you can make a Gears of War 6 because the story...
They need to do something.
You can still do something with it, so...
Why?
I don't know why they
don't know.
I want the story to continue, that's my problem right now.
But you know what? Call of Duty time. Call of Duty time.
I mean, honestly, they had some good announcements, to be honest, so it got better to the end.
Oh, yeah, but Beyond, if you're tomorrow also here and for Ubisoft, if you want to, like, X-Defined is actually good. It's actually made by ex-Infinity Ward devs. So it's actually a pretty fun game, because it's way more casual than most, you know, casual shooters nowadays. It's just enjoyable. Oh, Reagan.
Welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today.
My favorite Call of Duty
We're excited
character.
to share what we've been working on for the past few years.
You know what? I'm actually just interested in zombies.
We really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something.
Zombies is the thing I'm down for. Apparently there are 2 zombies maps.
Polish and innovation across all
I hope they make one where you know, honestly, I kind of hope for one where you play Margaret Thatcher. That would be so funny. But bring Fidel Castro back. He was one of my favorite characters in Black Ops Zombies.
Across the entire game.
I think I'm going to leave the stream right now because of work tomorrow, so thank you for being here. I'm here and have a nice stream.
Have a nice time. Bye.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
Also, they're doing Hydra. This is the plot of Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based Zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
Like, imagine everyone Max Payne diving all the time in multiplayer.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative.
I guess let them cook.
We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War.
I'm not really sure where the
U.S. is the only remaining superpower.
The story of the Black Ops universe is compared with like the other like main Call of Duty franchise, since apparently Modern Warfare got rebooted. Apparently,
this one is still the same.
Okay,
this is World at War, Black Ops 1, Cold War, now this, then Black Ops 2, then Black Ops 4, then Black Ops 3.
in
That's
dire
the timeline.
circumstances.
Some you should see.
Because remember, Black Ops 2 was like in the future, right? Like I remember that.
2020s, 2024, I think.
With bold new characters.
It was in the 2020s.
With veteran Frank Woods as our through
it
line
was
in our story.
the future for the time then. And also non-linear, that game rocked.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following
yeah,
his
that one was
traumatic
pretty cool.
injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the
that
field
happened
as he adjusts
because
to a
it
new
was
role
in the
within
70s,
CIA,
I think.
often behind a desk or
No,
on the other end of a radio.
End of the 80s.
His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA.
Honestly, I kind of love how in Black Ops Cold War they at least made the whole character creation thing an actual plot
that Harrow
point.
trusts him to make.
That was a neat
But when an
twist,
operation
honestly.
goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended.
I don't
and
remember.
ultimately
Black
forced
Ops
to
2
go
was
rogue.
the last Black
They
Ops
soon
game that I
realize they
played.
have
One
to
of the things I
trust
thought
each
was
other
interesting
to
about
get
that
to the
game was it
bottom
kind of
of
had like a
what's going
choose your own adventure kind of vibe to it.
Oh,
like,
it was
Without
really
any
good.
additional resources.
Yeah,
They have
I
especially
really liked that
you know,
one.
especially since they
Recruiting
flopped
two
between, you
exciting
know,
new
late
characters in
80s,
Felix
early
Newman,
something.
a technical genius.
But Cold
and
War
Savati
is
Dumas,
honestly
a
good.
mysterious
If you get your hands on it, the Cold War campaign is legitimately
With
great.
the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new
They have
allies.
some good twists
and
and
with
shit
the
in
sudden
there.
return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months,
Anna's such a shithead, but
former
yeah.
ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Again, Raven Software. They just make cool shit.
They do.
Also, was that guy with the metal detector just literally just Agent Coulson, like the actor?
Yes.
I think that's.
But yeah, Raven also did Cold War, by the way. Beyond, if you need
The goal
more
was to provide different
things to
challenges for
know,
the player.
if you need more reasons to
Whether
play,
they choose to
Cold
go
War
in
has one of the
guns
best
blazing,
endings you can choose. It has two endings. You can actually
take a
choose it,
stealthier approach.
and it's really well made.
One shot. Nice and quiet.
Yeah, Raven is consistently at the top of their game.
So yeah, Cold War is Raven,
Enemies will be
actually, the
relentless,
single player.
constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
So if you need a reason for
Escape
that,
routes,
that's
push
your
on
reason,
player's
it's Raven.
location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions
Yeah,
where
it's
we give
gonna
you
be a good
high-level
campaign,
objective
probably.
and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place
How
in the
about
past
that?
desert in
Playing
Iraq.
through the whole
You and your team are hunting
Black
down
Ops
missile launchers with the
universe
SAS. It's one of the
in
largest
the
campaign
correct
maps
order?
we've ever created.
I would need at least Black Ops 1 and 2 though, but the other two I have actually. Okay, can't obviously play through Black Ops 4, but like, we could definitely do something like, you know, playing from World at War up to
You'll find that some of
now.
our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We
cool
have a
shit.
mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe.
They
It's
showed-
unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our
They
missions
really love
we
that
have set in
casino,
the harsh
do they?
tundra of northern Russia.
They are very, very happy about that. You can tell they're very pleased with themselves about
Yeah,
that.
We are excited
actually
to
question.
offer an array of
Anyone
brand new
interested
equipment,
in,
as
like,
well as some
you know,
favorites from
a
the
whole
Black Ops universe.
stream through of the
RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap,
Black Ops universe?
Adrenaline Stim.
I'd be down. You'd have to do it at a time when I could actually catch it, but I am
That's a
working
question
in
though, because World at War and Black Ops 3 are co-op.
If they're available on PC, I might join you on that.
The
Have to
campaign
be
is
there.
grounded
Yeah,
within an
join you.
expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
I'm
This
gonna be
time,
replacing
we
my
wanted to think
graphics
a
card
little bit more
probably at the end of
broadly
the
about the
summer.
environment. We chose
I can
to
hear
have
the
our
bearing
team's
going
hub
out on one of my
located in a
fans.
more
Like it's only a matter of
naturalistic
time.
setting.
So like,
It's in an abandoned manor by an ocean.
I'm trying to get as much life out of this thing as I can. I have some expenses that I got to take care of, and I got to make this thing last like till the end of the summer. And once I do that and I upgrade this, like, I'm not going to be doing any heavy gaming on this PC. Got to keep it alive for just a little bit longer until I can replace it,
discover secrets from the
or at least the graphics card.
The team is also bringing
I haven't
back
done the like
evidence
PC
board,
builds in
which is
like
still
a
the centerpiece
decade.
of the Steakhouse.
That is still so cool.
But
They would say that in Cold War.
Players can view the
They have an
campaign
evidence board and
outline,
shit.
gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
It's Raven. They're cooking. Sorry.
Let them cook.
Okay,
Alright, I gotta
the attacker
hop
comes
off,
in.
guys. Thanks for hanging out, y'all.
Oh yeah. See you. Maybe tomorrow or so.
That was sick.
Ah.
I think we got it.
Honestly, I still love that you could just nuke
Black Ops
Europe
6,
in
our goal is
Cold
to
War.
create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
Ah yes, the one thing everyone is actually interested in.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players.
So everyone can now do max
Movement
pain
has been a
dives.
consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
Correction.
And with Black Ops 6,
Yeah.
we're
Alex Casey
redefining
dives.
movement
Oh
across
yeah,
the
Alex
entire
Casey
game.
dives.
For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero
It
with
could
an
be
entirely new
interesting.
global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
Neat, I
From
guess.
the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
I do kind of wonder what the, like, off and on...
It's if the omnidirectional thing is on or off the only
It's really
system.
been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going
I've
back.
played some games where you could get like perks or abilities that let you like do things like sprint in any direction, and I'd never remember to actually do it. And
Honestly, maybe it's cool.
Yeah, it's something that you just need to get used to, I think. But
We also have
it
what
might
we're calling
honestly would be one of
intelligent
those games I get
which
at
is a
launch.
set of features that drastically
Yeah.
reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
But that's neat.
Intelligent movement really started
But-
with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it.
Well, that's also just
We
kind
want
of
every
a
player,
thing.
regardless of skill level or input
That
or
hasn't been a problem in
experience with Call of
Battlefield
Duty,
since
to be able to
3,
engage
so
with Omni
lol.
movement and live
LMAO.
out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement
It
options.
still looks cool, honestly.
I don't think this is a
But now,
one-size-fits-all thing, and I
pick
encourage
10.
players to play around with combos of these settings
Pick
to
10
really
and
dial
classic.
in their preferred setup.
And classic streak, score
Hit
streaks?
zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we
Lol.
can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit.
Okay, that's also just kind of
So
technically
world
neat.
connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example
Oh,
that
you can
really
swim again.
shines is a
Great.
global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic,
okay,
it'll
so
be a bit more dramatic if you're
automatic
slowly
leaning.
clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Well, Juggernaut. Ain't it?
Take cover!
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry,
just show
gear is
zombies
acquired,
finally,
scanned and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
and maybe a bit more of multiplayer.
For our
Like
faces,
again, does it have
a dynamic
Pick 10?
real-time analysis of
Or is it
spontaneous
just Call of
performances
Duty
was
Modern
captured
Warfare
and
again?
processed to make every
that
emotional,
would
impactful
suck.
moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in.
And then you're gonna make skins again that just fuck shit up.
Paying attention to every detail.
Don't just remember.
The thing that I'm most excited about is
Modern Warfare right now has so many skins that just don't fit the art style. It's just broken.
Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
That's the thing. I just, you know what? I'm just ranting here, but you know what?
We made sure
this right here still looks coherent, and I like that.
Gun, and this allows the players to create
but I guarantee you,
to match any play style
1/2
you
seasons
can imagine,
in, and
all
there
while
will be
maintaining the
they have
feel
like
and
3
tone of the
to
era.
like almost 10 collabs, and the art style will just be fucked.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our
Like, they had some
effects
80s
in
action
realism.
heroes
We find
in
real
Cold
world
War, and they,
reference so
you
that
know,
we can
kind of
match
fit,
that
but
motion,
still.
the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The hyper-real look that everyone has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. No one talks about it like that.
Well,
The Black Ops 6 user experience
the crossovers.
is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it. And our in-game HUD is
the
no
hyper-real with
from the mini-map to the ammo widget to the
characters and whatever.
Okay, it looks
the Black Ops 6
very much
HUD
like
combines
Cold
some
War
of our best
again?
designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup. Or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Yeah, that's
Want
cool.
to play
That's
hardcore
actually really
anywhere,
cool.
or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Not only does
that's
the
neat.
HUD
That's
give players
neat.
important status,
Yeah.
it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby
First
into
thought
combat
though,
and back.
what if the
No,
HUD
that's not.
customization, like, what if HUD customizations and the different positioning and such are all like level unlocks?
It's Gunsmith again, though. Just give me back Pick 10. Modern Warfare reboot just ruined the multiplayer in that regard.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle Prestige.
They're bringing back the old Prestige system. Okay.
Traditional Prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled
Honestly,
the best
good.
of the best from past Call of Duty Prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach
Old
max
Prestige was
player level
fun.
will have the choice to enter Prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 Prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in
That's
Black
neat.
Ops 6.
No, seriously, that's actually pretty neat to have that again.
Yeah.
Finally. It's not
We
Big
know
Ten
how
yet.
many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
They're not
Our
showing
vision
it
since
yet.
day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Great.
Noah said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make.
That looked like the Vorkuta
The
mine,
maps
honestly.
have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll
it's a setting in, it's a gulag in Black Ops 1.
Lens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did play Black Ops 1's campaign at one point.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Yeah. What?
Rumbles.
So it's Alcatraz. Is this Alcatraz again? Oh no, it's Battery? What?
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed.
Okay, so you're not showing Zombies. Fuck you. Sorry, this is the one thing I'm interested.
A little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6.
That's the thing,
so you can be
you know,
prepped and ready to jump into our MP
I
beta
just saw
and feel omni
they're apparently making one
yourself.
based on the Battery
We'll
map
be sharing
from World
so
War
much
II,
more
or
about
World
Black
War
Ops
I
6
mean,
in the coming months,
which is
and
like,
look forward to
okay,
seeing your
interesting
reactions
choice,
and your
but-
feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No. Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic
Omni movement,
systems
the way
like
real
Prestige.
people
Then
move, yes,
taking
because
that
people
classic
regularly
system
sprint
through the
sideways.
ringer
Yes.
and making updates
I don't
and
know.
improvements.
Did they look at
Across
Alex
our
Casey as a real
weapons,
person?
gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible.
like,
the campaign tells
are
an
you sure
all-new
this
Black
is
Ops
how
story
they
where you're
work?
forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies.
Yeah, that's an expanded battery.
There is so much
that's
more
the battery
to share
map.
across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Wait, what?
On behalf of the entire team,
What's
we
the
can't wait
crash
for you
doll
to play
lifting
Call
you
of
up?
Duty Black Ops 6.
And there are the skins that will ruin it at launch.
Yeah,
cool.
Yep.
Cool.
The hyper-realistic look that you've come to expect from Call of Duty.
Yes.
However they call it.
Just... yeah, you know what? We can definitely... Anyway, so that was Microsoft. Wait a second, I didn't have you on here. Fuck. Wait, where are you? There you are. There. So that was Microsoft. And, what can I say? It wasn't bad. But also, like, most shit they showed also comes to all the other systems. Even their own shit will come to other systems. I guarantee you, Doom will not stay exclusive. I guarantee you as much. It's not gonna stay exclusive.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
And yeah, then oh hey, we have... just, again, this is the second Gears of War prequel. And if you are now wondering, well, okay, but it's the one set on E-Day. The other one is also set during E-Day. So anyway, that was pointless, I'd say. This isn't to say, you know, Gears of War might, you know, the Gears E-Day might be bad. Probably not. It's probably gonna be solid. The last Gears games have been solid. It's just kinda...
I still need to finish that Gears 5 playthrough I was doing with a friend.
Let me put it like this. The best thing they showed on their own was probably Fable. And also, and probably only because this is a game that, you know, is actually in development for a long time now. And, you know, Perfect Dark and Fable. Because it's still something individually made that was just in development hell. And also, I think Microsoft has so much not an idea what to do with it that they just couldn't really ruin that. And I know this is gonna be very subjective to say. But here's the thing. Perfect Dark and Fable could turn out to be just really fucking boring and bland. This is usually what happens with games that are in development hell for a long time. See,
yeah.
Well, Skulls and Bones was also in development hell, and look how that turned out.
Oof.
Right?
Oof.
Yes. But like, one of the things is just that when you think about it like that, okay, those are the two things that really look interesting. Is that it's just a simple fact that so much of this show right now was either stuff they bought, stuff they, you know, they got from other sources, or simple enough, yeah, the two things that they did, and those could still end up on PlayStation. Yeah, I look forward to playing them on PlayStation, because they probably end up there. They probably end up there now. That's the thing. You know, that is the irony. Like, you know, 10 years ago, when when we streamed still E3 with other people, there was this joke, okay, that, you know, Ubisoft and Bethesda were third party, okay? But Microsoft's show was 90% shit that came to PlayStation. So we just joked about the fact that, yeah, they just made all the announcements for PlayStation. And that was true. However, then they bought shit and you were like, oh, I guess they own some IPs now that will come to their thing. Which is now also not true anymore. How? Anyway, everyone. you're gonna be back in a second. Just restart the stream. Stay here. We're gonna make again some X-Define in the meantime intermission thing, and then we're going back to the PC Gaming Show in 1 hour. And until then, we can, still talk about all this shit that happened. So, just 1 second. Refresh the site.